friends, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first of two Christmas morning casseroles that I'm going to be sharing with you this month. I'm so excited because this is my favorite time of the year, and I also really enjoy making these videos. Anything to do with Christmas cookies, baking, you name it, I love it. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be making a Santa breakfast bake. I found this recipe several months ago, and honestly I'm going to change up a little bit just because some of the ingredients I know my family prefers rather than the ones that are used in the recipe. I am going to go ahead and link everything below. I'll also put some notes next to the things that I changed out, just in case you want to do my version instead. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is just go through the ingredients with you. I'm going to be using the Grand's biscuits, four to five eggs. I'm going to use four because I'm keeping this a little smaller. Pepper, green pepper, and onions chopped. I used one medium onion and one green bell pepper and diced it. You're also going to need, whatever kind of cheese you want to use. I'm going with the mild cheddar. 1 cup of full whole milk, and your salt, pepper, and I'm using thyme as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I already put some olive oil in the pan. I'm going to go ahead and start doing the peppers and the onions and the peppers first. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of the olive oil in the pan. I'm going to go ahead and add the peppers and onions. And we're going to go ahead and heat them up, continuously stirring them until all the vegetables are soft. So about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of seasoning. I'm just doing salt and pepper and thyme. You could probably do about a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper, and for the thyme, I would say about a teaspoon. And then we're just going to stir that up. Okay, so I took that off the heat. While that is just cooling off, I'm going to go ahead and scramble the eggs with the milk in a separate bowl. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, I was going to originally use a round pan, but I think I'm going to use this small glass dish, and I'm actually going to maybe make two because I think it'll be easier. Well, not easier. I think it'll be nice to have two, one that I can, put in the freezer and take out later. But I wanted to take the biscuits, and I think I'm going to break them up and just drop them in with the egg mixture and the vegetable mixture. So let's see how that works. I'm kind of I'm kind of creating as I'm going along here. I knew I didn't want to do exactly as the recipe I found it, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So let's do that first. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour the egg mixture in with the vegetables. Just going to give that a good stir. And then I will see how much of it I can get into this glass pan without overflowing it. Okay, so I added about, I guess, half of it. It's not really full completely, but I want to go ahead and I'm going to put the biscuits on top. And also I did spray this beforehand so nothing would stick. And I have the oven heating to 350 degrees. So let me go ahead and put the biscuits on top. Okay, anybody else get scared when you bust these things open? I always jump a little. Okay, let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm trying to decide, do I want to place them on top or do I want to, I think I'm going to try cutting them into pieces and just, placing them in the casserole. This, I really should have probably just used a larger dish, but I am going to make two and I'll show you what they look like when they come out of the oven. Okay, so I used maybe about three biscuits, I believe, and I just broke them up and just kind of dropped them in the egg mixture. And now what I'm going to do is just use some mild cheddar cheese and I'm going to put it over the top. And then we'll pop this in the oven. And I would say maybe I'm going to do about a half hour and check it. I just want to make sure that it is all cooked through. It is nice and brown and bubbly and cheesy. Okay. Okay. I just took it out of the oven. It looks delicious. I wish I would have put a little bit more cheese, but I think it's perfect. So I'm just going to let it sit for a few minutes and then I will go ahead and take a piece out and show you, how it looks inside. Okay, my friends, here it is. It looks delicious. I can see the cheese and the green peppers and the onions, and it just really looks like it's going to be a beautiful Christmas morning breakfast. I hope that, this is something that you'll be able to try and enjoy as well. And that is it for me today, my friends. My first Christmas morning casserole recipe. I will have another one for you coming soon. This is the Santa's breakfast bake, and I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to the recipe below. Also, I will leave a little bit of notes of how I reduced it to a smaller portion size for me and my family. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I have a lot more Christmas baking goodies content coming soon. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.